Welcome to another Chemistry 1 lesson with Mr. Swank. I'm Mr. Swank, and it's Wednesday, May 20th. Wow, it's like the end of May already. Went by quick, right? But here is the best part of the day. It's time for your joke. Why are there no good jokes about black holes? Because they just suck. It's another sciencey joke, because black holes suck in everything, including light, so they just suck. I know. I need a real audience to tell these jokes. I'm not getting any laughs. The computer doesn't laugh. If it did, there'd be problems. Moving on. Our objective is we're going to review how to convert with molar mass. Now, again, another review lesson. Last week, you got a lot of new information, a lot of new crazy stuff, so I'm taking some time to go through this with you, okay? So we are going to do conversions. That's the boxes I showed you with molar mass, okay? Yesterday, we reviewed how to calculate molar mass again. Today, we're going to use that molar mass in a conversion. So how to set up mole calculations with molar mass. Well, here is our problem. How many moles are 41.02 grams of silicon tetrachloride, or SiCl4? Okay. So right away, you look at that problem. It's asking for moles and giving you grams. You are going from one unit to another, from grams to moles, okay? You need something that bridges the gap between grams and moles. What is that? It's the molar mass. We calculated that yesterday. For a compound like silicon tetrachloride, you have to find silicon, chlorine, get the masses off the periodic table, and add everything up there, okay? So take a minute and do that. In fact, pause the video, calculate that, and double check with the answer I get to make sure that you still got this, okay? All right. So the molar mass of silicon tetrachloride is 169.89 grams, and that is equal to 1 mole. Because remember, the molar mass is the mass of 1 mole. Now again, why am I using the molar mass? Because the problem is in grams. If the problem mentions moles and grams, you have to use the molar mass. We are not going to use the 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd in those problems at all because that's for particles. It doesn't say anything about particles here. It's moles and grams, so you're just focused on molar mass, okay? We have our problem. We have our bridge here to get us from grams to moles. So let's set up our problem. So to set up the calculations, use the boxes. Do you remember what we start with? It's the number that goes in the top left. And where do we get that? Take that right from our problem. That goes right up there, okay? Bottom left, what happens there? That's right, we cross it out. Now, these two boxes are where we're going to put our little key or our bridge here that's going to get us from grams to moles. The key to figuring out which number goes where, it's not always going to be the same. You have to look at the problem you've set up so far and look right here. You look at your units in the top left. You want that to match the bottom right. If I have grams here, I want grams down here. Which of my two numbers here has grams in it? The 169.89. So that's going to go here in the bottom right because, just like in fractions, if something on the top is the same as something on the bottom, they cancel out. We don't want grams anymore. The problem asks for moles, so we had to get rid of grams. That's why we do that. Well, if the 169.89 grams is on the bottom, whatever it's equal to has to go on the top, which means 1 mole comes down right here. All our boxes are filled. We set equals. Multiply across the top. 41.02 times 1 mole is equal to 41.02 moles. Over, on the bottom, we just have 169.89. We put that there. You take your top, divide it by your bottom. What do you get? Hopefully you got 0.2415 moles. Okay? Now, just to clear something up, if you haven't been getting the exact same numbers or haven't been rounding correctly, I've been using the sig fig rules from 2 weeks ago. So if you're having trouble with that, go back and review those videos. The reason that we get this many is because this has 4 sig figs, this has 5. We don't count the 1 mole because that's an exact quantity. So our answer should have 4 sig figs. If you're on the work not getting the exact number of sig figs, don't worry too much, okay? Yes, it's going to mark the answer wrong because it's not the exact one, and that's how Google Forms works. But as long as your number is within a few decimal places what the answer should be, you're doing just fine. Don't worry too much, okay? Again, we're in a weird situation doing all this, so as long as you guys are getting close, that's all I really want to see, okay? If you're getting a way off number, then yeah, something's wrong. But if you're getting really close, then you're doing great, okay? Guys, I really appreciate everything. Make sure to do that work that's assigned. If you have any questions, comment on the Google Classroom post, send me an email, however you'd like. But I appreciate all the work you guys are doing. It's fantastic, and I just hope you all have a great day, okay? I'll catch you all tomorrow.